Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to head on over to the API service to get the URL. So if you head on over to the service, which is newsapi.org, and then log into your account, you'll find here many URLs. So the URL that I'm going to be using is actually this one. Let me go to this one. Yes, this one. This one, which is going to return the information, the news. And the good news is that this URL already contains your API key. So what you need to do is that you need to copy this URL, copy it, and then head on over back to your project. And then in your project, you need to paste this URL in the URL, here in this URL. And make sure, again, double check your URL, make sure that you have pasted the correct URL. And now, whenever I make a request to this URL, it's going to return the data to this response, and then I can use this response in my application. So the next step is that we need to convert this response into JSON, because this response is a text and we need to convert it into JSON. Therefore, I'm going to say here response.json, and then I'm going to store the result in a variable called JSON response, because the response is not JSON. This response is not JSON. Now I have converted my response into JSON. Now the converted response is can be used and can be passed to the index so that we can get the keys here. The key that we are interested in is the articles. So we need to access the articles, which is an array. So in my application here again, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a new variable called articles, which is going to be equal to JSON response and then article. Why article? Why articles with an S? The reason again is because here the key is articles. Here it shows you here in the documentation, it shows you the keys that we have. So the keys that we have are status to total results and the articles. So the articles is the key that we are interested in. And now I have accessed the articles. Now I can pass these articles down to the index. So I can here say comma, and then I can say I can here say curly braces, and then articles, articles, and then the value is going to be articles, articles. So the key, this is the key. The key is articles, whereas the value is articles, which is this one. So the key is going to be used in the index to get each single article and display each single article, whereas the articles is this articles that I got from the service. So now we have this articles, and we have passed these articles to the index, and it can be used in the index.